Dobre páni, ideme na to, ideme to prúdiť. Takže poďme to oficiálne spustiť. To je začíname 935. Začíname 935. relaxačný tréningový deň. Je štvrtok 11.6.2026. 11.6.2026. Štvrtok. Máme 5 sérií z hybožrutého, 5 sérií z hybožrutého, 15, 15, 14, 14, 13, 13, 12, 12, 11, 11. Predné, zadné, zadné, predné, predné, zadné, zadné, predné a predné, zadné. Začíname 17.33. Prvá séria 15, 15, predné, zadné, púšťame piču sa spída ako podmas.
Next expansion is right around the corner, and I want to give you guys my opinion on what combo with the gauntlet will be the best. Now, I have 3K plus hours inside the game, heavy PvP, PvE, and hopefully I can give you guys a good combo that you guys can build with your gauntlets, because most of you guys coming back to the game or going to be checking out for the first time kind of want to know, hey, what should I pair up with PvE-wise, PvP-wise? I'll be covering everything in my channel this video, and in case you guys are wondering if I am right or wrong, I did the exact same thing with the orb for release. This was my theory craft, and let's see if this is accurate. One orb oracle was absolutely disgustingly broken for a period of time. Most people ran it for DPS, so it was extremely strong, and the same goes for Crucifix, broken. I think Enigma also had a very good time for a period until...
Ideme druhá séria, 14, 14, zadné, predné.
100% right on my S tier for the could be good SNS orb has had some play in certain large scale or even BGs. I've seen it, so it did have some play. That was correct on it. Then I was something that I put 50% as or good because I wasn't quite sure, but I should have known it's dagger, so it's broken. So this is absolutely disgustingly broken in PvP. So 50%. So I was kind of unsure about this, but it was broken. Geo's orb did not have the play that I thought it would have, so more of an ass. It does have some play like BGs and stuff, but was mainly ass. And then it was the bow orb, which is useful and can be played for certain content, but more close to ass.
Ideme tretia séria, 13, 13, predné, zadné. Z hybožrutých.
Predictions, and I would say I was pretty right. So now I'm going to do the same thing for the gauntlet, because I know the gauntlet skills. I read through them, and we got the showcase, and I read the weapon descriptions. So I'm going to give you guys my opinion. First, we're going to go through the PvP, and then we're going to go through the PvE after. So I have 3 tiers, which will be OP, could be playable, or it's gulag, straight up gulag. And I want to start with the one I'm really comfortable with, which I know is going to work, especially in PvP, and that is Dagger Gauntlet. Yes, Dagger Gauntlet is going to have an insane synergy. Dagger already being the best thing in PvP by far, having the stealth abilities, all those different stacks that you can get, pairing up with Gauntlet, which will probably be very similar to like Greatsword with bleed effects. I think will be just one of the most disgusting combos for PvP, smaller scale, or the new PvP mode that's coming out, where you can roam around like...
Na to štvrtá séria, 12, 12, zadné, predné.
Abilities from a Gauntlet. I think this is just going to be one of the strongest things in PvP, even like war game stuff as a Gauntlet, Dagger for hunting parties and stuff. I think it's going to be insane. So definitely will be OP. I don't see any future where this will not be OP, and I'm probably going to make hella videos complaining about this weapon combo. So if you enjoy PvP, check it out. Then we have, next up for PvP, I kind of want to put the SNS with the Gauntlet because we know how tanky this will be, having the shield block with the Gauntlet, and SNS being already a powerhouse in PvP for large scale and stuff. I think it's going to be super dominant combo, and maybe with the bleed effect and the DPS combos, I think this is going to be pretty strong. So I do want to pair these up with will be OP. I think they'll be really good combos. Next up is for PvP. For PvP, I was not sure about the GS Gauntlet, because while I do see it being OP, it could be OP, I think the playstyle is very similar, but at the same time, the hit and the stuff that you get from the Greatsword in general for PvP, and maybe Gauntlet being more tanky, you can have some play where you either play tanky Gauntlet with the Greatsword, similar to like GSSNS, or maybe double DPS. So I do see some play around it, maybe like a tanky DPS build could
No je to dorazí posledná 5. séria.
I kind of want to put it in could be playable, but I don't see how Greatsword does not pair up good with the Gauntlet. They have very similar playstyles. That's the only thing I'm unsure of, but I think that's a positive more than a negative. So I'm going to put this together. I think it's going to be, if you can build like a really tanky build, you will get high hit, possibly high defenses.
Ideme na to posledná 5. séria. Oficiálne 11-11 a neoficiálne 12-12 z hybožrutej.
Then that leads me to the spear. I do see a spear gauntlet play. Spear is already really strong in PvP. It's going to get some crazy weapons that we took a look at in my previous videos. So I think spear will actually have a very strong play, large scale stuff too. Having the gauntlet to pair up with either tanky gauntlet or DPS gauntlet could work too, but I think more of like a tanky gauntlet with a spear combo could be pretty broken. Maybe you can apply more bleeds or whatever with the AoE that you come from spear. So it's going to pair very strongly with the already melee weapons. Now, I don't want to go a tier down, which could be playable, and I first want to put the wand with the gauntlet, while I do see a play with it.
No, je to za nami, páni, je to za nami. Je to za nami. No, je to za nami. Zrekapitulujeme si to. 935. relaxačný tréningový deň za nami. Bol štvrtok 11.6.2026. Skončili sme 17.40. Segment bol stredný čas, trval 7 minút a 35 sekúnd. To je rýchly čas. 7 minút a 40 sekúnd. Rýchly čas. 7.40.